Have you ever taken a photo, looked at it for a while, thought about posting it, and then just didn't? Like, the photo isn't even bad. Actually, it's pretty decent. But suddenly your brain starts doing this weird thing where it overanalyzes everything. Do I look weird in this? Is this the kind of photo people post? Why does my frigging left eye look smaller than my right one? Would I mog everyone in the feed with this atrocity? So instead of posting it, you just save it to your camera roll and move on. And let's be honest here, most of us are doing this now. There are probably thousands of perfectly normal photos sitting in the people's camera rolls that will never be posted. Not because the photo is bad, but because the person who took it suddenly thought, I don't look like a Terrachad here. I swear, people will stop themselves from doing the most normal thing just because that little voice pops up like,
Nah, that's cringe.
And it's never even big things either. It's always small stuff. Texting someone first, saying a joke out loud, posting something you made, showing that you actually care about something. I've literally typed out messages before, looked at them for like 10 seconds, and then just deleted them. Not because the message was bad. It would be something completely normal like, yo, what are you doing later? That's it. But in your head, it suddenly becomes this whole situation. Like, what if they think I'm annoying? What if they think it's weird that I texted first? What if they think I'm bored? And that's why I'm texting. So you just sit there staring at the message, and eventually you delete it. And then later you realize you just spent 5 minutes overthinking something that the other person would have read in literally half a second. I feel like everyone does this now. Not just with texting either. With everything. You think of a joke, but then you stop yourself, because what if nobody laughs? You think about posting something you're excited about, and then suddenly you imagine how it might look to other people. And it just feels embarrassing for no reason. So instead of posting it, you just don't. I swear there are probably thousands of posts sitting in people's drafts right now that nobody will ever see. Because the person who made them suddenly thought, nah, this is cringe. And the crazy thing is, the internet is kind of the reason this got so bad. Because now everything you do has the possibility of being seen and judged. If you post something, people see it. If you comment something dumb, people see it. If you get excited about something, someone might call it cringe. And once that possibility exists in your head, it starts changing the way you behave. Because now before you even do something, you start imagining how it looks from the outside. Like, instead of just living the moment, you're kind of watching yourself live the moment. Okay, how did that look? Did that sound weird? Was that normal? And once you start doing that, it's over. Because now you're not just being yourself anymore. You're constantly editing yourself in real time. You're filtering every little thing, every joke, every message, every reaction. Like your brain installs this weird safety system. Don't say that. Don't post that. That's going to look weird. And eventually it becomes automatic. You'll think of something funny and immediately shut it down. You'll want to say something in a conversation, but then decide it might sound stupid. So you just stay quiet. And the weird thing is the other person you're talking to might be doing the exact same thing. They might have also thought of something to say, but decided not to. So now you have two people both holding back slightly. And the conversation becomes kind of empty. I think that's part of why so many interactions feel awkward now. Because nobody wants to risk looking dumb. Everyone is trying to stay in that safe middle area where nothing stands out too much. Not too weird, not too enthusiastic, not too emotional, just normal enough that nobody can call it cringe. But the funny thing is, the people everyone actually likes are usually the ones who don't care about that. Like, think about the people you actually remember. It's usually not the perfectly normal, quiet ones. It's the people who said random things, the people who told dumb stories, the people who laughed too loud or got excited about something for no reason, the people who didn't seem like they were constantly checking themselves. Those are the people that stand out. But for some reason, everyone else is trying so hard not to be that person. It's weird. I think a big part of it is that people feel like they're being watched all the time now, even when they're not. It's like there's this invisible audience living inside your head. Every time you do something, your brain imagines how it looks from the outside. Like there's a camera pointed at you. And that changes everything. Because when you feel watched, you start performing. You stop doing things naturally and start doing things carefully. And the internet definitely made that worse, because now you actually can be watched. Everything is visible. Posts, comments, videos, messages. People can react instantly. And the worst reaction someone can have now is just one word: cringe. Once something gets labeled cringe, it's like the social equivalent of stepping on a landmine. Nobody wants to go near it. So people start avoiding anything that might possibly fall into that category. Making videos, posting art, singing, telling jokes, being excited about things, even trying something new sometimes. Because what if someone sees it and decides it's cringe? And suddenly that possibility alone is enough to stop people from doing things they actually wanted to do, which is kind of sad when you think about it. Because a lot of the stuff people call cringe is literally just someone being enthusiastic about something, someone trying something, someone being a little awkward but genuine. And yeah, sometimes it does look a bit awkward, but awkward is kind of part of being human. Like, nobody becomes interesting by playing it safe all the time. The people who actually stand out usually looked a little stupid at some point. They made jokes that didn't land, they said weird things, they tried stuff that didn't work, but they didn't stop themselves every time that little voice in their head said, "This might be cringe." And honestly, when you think about it, the word itself is kind of strange. Like, it used to just mean something embarrassing. Now it's almost like a social weapon. People use it to shut things down. You see someone enjoying something too much, and someone in the comments goes, "Bro, that's cringe," and suddenly everyone backs away from it. But the ironic part is most people who call things cringe are just as scared of being called cringe themselves. Everyone is trying to avoid it. Everyone is trying to stay safe. And because of that, a lot of people end up acting like a quieter, more controlled version of themselves. Like, imagine how many things people don't say every day. How many jokes never get told? How many posts never get posted? How many conversations never start? Just because someone somewhere might think it's cringe. And the funniest part about all of this is that most people are way too busy worrying about themselves to judge you as much as you think they are. Like, right now, there's probably someone somewhere overthinking a message they're about to send. Someone else is staring at a post draft trying to decide if they should upload it. Someone else is sitting in a conversation thinking about something funny to say, but deciding not to. Everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is trying not to look stupid. Which is funny because if nobody cared about looking stupid, the word cringe would probably disappear overnight. Anyway, I don't even remember exactly how I started thinking about this. I just noticed recently how many times I stop myself from doing small things because I suddenly think, nah, that might look weird. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized everyone else is probably doing the same thing. Everyone is scared of being cringe. And because of that, everyone holds back just a little, which might be the most cringe thing of all when you really think about it. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye-bye.